Hold up, if you wanna go and take a ride with me, better hit me, baby, one more time.
More variety than you can imagine. Relax Radio.
The Chat Trap.
Good morning out to you. How is your day going so far? How are you doing on this beautiful Wednesday? I want to know. I am Jaimmy, and this is, of course, the Chat Trap on Relax Radio. How are you? Are you having yourself an amazing day? Go ahead and let me know by calling me on 07852-473-473 or by leaving a comment down below if you're listening to us on our social media platforms. I also want to remind you to download our app because it's available absolutely free of charge on iOS and Android. So make sure that you download our app so that you can take us with you wherever it is that you go. Download our app because, it's super easy. You don't need to have like a frequency to listen to us. You can just download our app, and whenever you feel like it, just turn us on and keep us in the background and let us inform and entertain and inspire you here on Relax Radio. With that being said, let's get on into the conversation for the next couple minutes, which is about perfection, okay? And the reason I felt like I needed to talk about this is because perfection is something that a lot of us strive for, okay? When we have dreams, you have a passion, and when you have passion, you automatically want to do it with perfection. Okay, and I feel like more often than not, when we have some goals, we want to start it with a blast. Okay, this is from my personal experience and from the experiences that I've seen from the people around me. So I could be very wrong, but one thing that I've noticed is that a lot of us we want instant gratification. We want to become overnight stars, okay? We want to achieve the best possible result as soon as possible. But one thing that I've come to notice, or one thing that I've learned with time, is that things take time. That, it's going to get better with time, but the key is to start as soon as possible. Now, this is what I want to talk about because for the longest time, I myself has been this sort of person that will be like, oh no, let's wait for the perfect moment. Let's wait for the perfect time. But see, what happens is that we have this amazing idea, which we think we can change our life, or, an idea that is so incredible that can change somebody else's life or our life for the better instantly. But we don't work on it until we have favorable situations. We say, oh no, let's wait for the perfect moment. Let's wait for the perfect time. And the more we wait for, more time or resources, and then one day somebody else is going to build a product or somebody else is going to come and snatch that idea from you, and then you're going to regret it. Okay. I don't know about you, but I've heard the statement, oh, I also had the same idea, but I couldn't start. This is something that I've heard so many times. And I think that all reflects around this idea of don't wait for perfection, start right now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment, make it perfect, make it yours. That is definitely something that I want you to remember, okay? If you have a great idea, it doesn't matter where you are in life, now is the moment to start. If you have something that you think is going to help you, or if you have an idea that's going to help somebody else, go ahead and accomplish it right now, okay? With that being said, I want to continue talking about this because I feel like this can be really, really helpful for you and for other people as well, which is why I want to talk about it. So make sure that you keep it tuned right here on Relax Radio. With that being said, we're going to take a little break. When I'm back, though, we'll definitely go ahead and talk about this.
And it gives them something to look at, and it makes them laugh. It makes them laugh. So that's why I do it.
Oh, and it could be a really good pickup line as well. Ladies will ask, hey, excuse me, so why are you wearing something so colorful? I mean, hey, you can always have something up on your sleeve. I mean, got me thinking, you want to stand out. Why do you want to stand out though so much, especially with these kind of shirts when you're writing? There must be a purpose behind it, right?
Well, when you say a purpose, Nick, what I do, I wear the shirts mainly, one, because they're nice and bright, so they make me visible, especially if I'm riding on the road.
Okay. That's very important, right? Because you want cars, yeah.
Very important. And also, like, people see me in calves, and perhaps I shouldn't be saying this on here, I suppose, but in the bar afterwards.
All right.
And it gives them something to look at, and it makes them laugh. It makes them laugh. So that's why I do it.
Oh, and it could be a really good pickup line as well. Girls, ladies who ask, "Hey, excuse me, so why are you wearing something so colorful?" I mean, hey, you can always have something up on your sleeve. I mean, you look like a guy who would do.
You know me too well. You know me too well, Nick.
The Chat Trap.
That is right. This is, of course, the Chat Trap. How are you doing? How is your day going so far? I am Jamie, and it is the final few minutes of the show, but we do have a lot more interesting things to talk about. So make sure that you keep it tuned right here on Relax Radio as we discuss all things interesting, okay? Go ahead and share your thoughts and opinions with me by calling me on 07852473473. I will put the number up on the screen right now. If you are seeing the screen, you can see the number. It's right here. Go ahead and call me, WhatsApp me if that's easier for you, and make sure that you download the app as well, because you can take it with you wherever it is that you go. If you download our app, and it's available free of charge on your Play Store and App Store, so go ahead and download it right now, okay? With that being said, we've been having such amazing conversations so far, and we've been talking about how you need to start now, how you cannot wait for the moment to be perfect. You can't wait for perfection. You need to start now. Now, okay, I feel like more often than not, perfection or looking for the perfect moment turns out to be our biggest enemy, okay? What do I mean by this? I feel like initially, once an idea enters into our mind, it takes a lot of time. You know, we don't have sufficient information initially. We have some doubt in our minds. And the worst of all is that we want to start and we want it to be perfect, which is not how the real world works. It's not possible most of the time. This feeling of I will do it perfect or I will do it when it's perfect often stops us before we even start. So think for a while how much time we waste before actually making that first move towards our goal. What happens is this. Okay, you get this absolutely brilliant idea, you were about to start, and then you realize that, oh, you can do it better. So you stop in between and say, no, tomorrow I have this amount of resources, I do have this amount of time, so I can start then, which is crazy, which is not something you should be doing. Okay, a few days pass and you lose the interest in that idea, and it could be your business idea or something, your dream. So that's definitely something that you need to remember. Okay, that's definitely something that you need to remember. Waiting for perfection can turn out to be your biggest enemy, so make sure that you take the time, that you, as soon as you get an idea, work on it. As soon as you get a passion or a dream or a goal, work towards it right now. Don't wait for the time to be perfect. Don't wait for the moment to be perfect. Make it, and make the moment that you have right now good for you. Okay, so make sure that at the end of the day, look for perfection. That's okay. Try and do things as good as possible. That is all right. But don't stop doing it because you cannot do it perfectly. Take a step and keep learning, and you will get better while doing it. So perfection is on everybody's minds. You know, once I will switch my current job, pursue my dream, whatnot, just make sure that you remember that it's okay to strive for things to be good, but don't wait for the perfect moment, because that is never going to come, okay? With that being said, I feel like we've come towards the end of the show. We do have a lot of interesting things to talk about as well. Actually, after this show, we have a lot more interesting conversation coming up, so make sure that you keep it tuned right here on Relax Radio. I am Jamie, and I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place, so make sure that you keep it tuned right here on Relax Radio. With that being said, it's about the time that I head out of here, but make sure that you follow Relax Radio on our social media. That is Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok as well, Twitch, and you know, basically all social media platforms. We go as Relax Radio. So go show us some love. If at any point of the day you feel like, oh, I need to have some good conversation, that is what we are here for. Go drop us an inbox message, or feel free to call us on 07852473473. Okay, with that being said, we are out of here. I am out of here. I will see you soon. Up until then, have an amazing, amazing day ahead.